Hey guys, how y'all doing? Yeah, this is just gonna be like a variety of stuff. Like, I hope you guys just stick around. But yeah, guys, this video is gonna be that, and then the other one's gonna be all Beatles stuff. So be sure to watch both videos. But yeah, guys, hopefully everything's here. I'm just gonna get to it. First, I'm gonna show you two blank cassettes that I've made since I've shown you the other ones in the past. This one I decided to make showing Iron Maiden and Slayer. Iron Maiden started in the mid-70s, but they weren't really putting out music till 1980. And then Slayer, they've been around since 1981. But unfortunately, they're going to be breaking up later this year. I don't know, they're just kind of tired, I guess, of this. They're going to have a final tour. I've never seen Slayer before. And I wanted to see them at least once, so I'm actually going to be seeing them hopefully on that tour. Me and my dad are going. My dad isn't a fan of Slayer. He's not really into like really heavy music. He loves Metallica and some other stuff that's not as heavy, but we're going to go to that show. He knows it'll be a good show, so we're both going to go, and there's going to be 4 other bands. You guys see this right here, majority of the track listing, but anyway, this is just some stuff I like. And then the other one I made is ones with 70s and 80s. So the first side is 70s, the other side is 80s. I have a whole freaking mess of shit. This is the 80s, if you could even catch it. Like, I got a variety on here. Like, I got Metallica and Slayer and Joan Jett, Iron Maiden, and some other stuff. And the 70s side, again, got a variety of stuff. Like, I got Deep Purple, Runaways, The Who, The Jam, The Clash, Paul McCartney, some other stuff. So, alrighty guys, here we're gonna go with the records. So here's the 45s. I got this for 99 cents. It's Good Times and San Francisco Nights by The Animals, and these are just excellent songs from his psychedelic era. So, right here I got this for $1.95. It's a promo, Joan Jett, Light of Day, and it's the same side, so thought that was cool to find that. And this is another really cool one, got for $3.95. I got the Beastie Boys, you got Fight for Your Right to Party, and Paul Revere. And this actually comes with a jukebox tag, so I thought that was really cool. Right here, I'm going to show you 2 Elvis EPs I got. For $2, I got the Loving You EP. It's cool. It says Volume 2. And then I got another one for $2, Elvis one. This is Peace in the Valley. I was surprised to find these cheap. That's the main reason I got them. In the last 45 here, I got for $20, I got an original UK pressing of the Jam, In the City and Taking My Love. This is pretty good shape. Alright guys, I'm going to be showing you all the LPs in that. Right here for 94 cents, I got War, The World is a Ghetto. Yeah, my mom's fiance was talking about this record, and then I so happened to find it for not even $1. Okay, here's a record that's something different from my collection. I paid a decent price for it, but I decided to get it. I got the Outfield, Play Deep, and this is like kind of 80s pop. And this is a promo. The main reason I got it is the song Your Love, which is, I really like that song. I always hear it on the radio, and I just really got hooked to that song. So I decided to get the record. Pretty good shape. I'm not sure if it's an original, but okay, here is for $10. I got this Rolling Stones record. I got yet another copy of Big Hits, High Tides, Green Grass. The main reason I got it is it's on color vinyl. Yeah, it actually says Holland on the label, but the back says the Netherlands. But right here for $17, I got 12-inch single. It's the Rolling Stones, I Can't Get No Satisfaction. And the other side is the Spider and the Fly and the Under Assistant West Coast Promotion Man. And this is number also 659. Yeah, this is like a newer edition. I'm just leaving it sealed. Okay, right here, this is nothing really special. I got it for a cheap price. It's another copy of the Charlie Brown Christmas album. Main reason I got it is because the cover. It's a reproduction of the original artwork. I have a color vinyl copy, but it doesn't use the original artwork. So, okay guys, here's a record that I ordered online for an extremely cheap price. I probably only end up paying $10 in total for it. And it's an 80s soundtrack. I got the Less Than Zero soundtrack. It has the original sleeve in the back. There's a promo. And I just wanted to get it because it has a cool variety of artists. It has Poison doing Rock and Roll All Night, which is a Kiss song. And they have Slayer, which they do in Agata Vida, which I haven't heard their version yet. And it has Joan Jett doing She Loves You, which I like that song. This is kind of weird. I don't know if every copy's like this, but like you see the cover here, but on there it has, this is the spine. Because I could see a little bit of the, and then it opens up on the top. Well, other than the jacket looking like shit, this is mint condition basically. It looks like it was barely played. There's just a lot of like dust and a little dirt, but other than that, it doesn't look like there's scratches. Okay, this next record, paid $21 for it. It's a brand new reissue of Iron Maiden's debut record. I have some Iron Maiden and I decided I wanted to get their debut record. So this actually has a pretty different sound from all their other 80s stuff. This has more of like a kind of a punk influence sound, even though I heard some of the members of Iron Maiden are not fans of punk. But this definitely has kind of a punk sound. The lead singer on this album and the second album are different from the other albums because he was fired or something after the second album. This came out in 1980. Okay guys, here's a record I've been wanting to get for a while and I just so happened to find it. Tommy James and the Shondells, Crimson and Clover. Which of course Joan Jett famously did a version of this song and does it live continuously. But yeah, I wanted to get the original. Paid $2.50 for, so. Here's another different record for the collection. It's another 80s record. It's Girl School, Hit and Run. My dad seen this band back in like 1983. Said they're cool, so I decided to check them out. And I decided to pick it up too because it's a Canadian pressing. So whenever I'm like unsure about a record or I'm just not too interested, if it's like an import, then I'll end up getting it instead of just getting a standard US copy. I've been wanting this for a while. I believe it's an original too. It's Dio, Holy Diver. This again is like metal, 80s metal, but it's not like the heavy stuff like Slayer. Rainbow the Dark, which I love that song, and they have Holy Diver. Alright guys, here's a record, a reissue I paid $33 for, and I was stoked to find this because this record in general is pretty rare. Especially the originals are rare as hell. I found this like weird pressing of it, but then I put it back and I found this reissue. I was so happy. Yeah, it's Judas Priest, Sad Wings of Destiny. This is Judas Priest's second record. It came out in 1976. But the 80s is when they were completely like successful and on the radio all the time. But this is like definitely a time when they were still kind of unknown because punk was taking over in the mid-70s. This is like a heavy metal record, kind of very influential to the 80s heavy metal. Their first album, they didn't know what they were really doing, but then this one they actually worked on an idea, and this, a lot of people say this is their best album or one of their best. Alright guys, here's a cool record that I ended up winning a bid on eBay. I'm not really a big eBay guy, but I started in recent times going on eBay. Yeah, this is a Joan Jett record. I would have more Joan Jett, but I didn't end up winning this stuff. But I managed to win this. It's a sealed copy of one of her albums. I believe it's an original as well. It's a sealed copy of Glory's Results of a Misspent Youth. I mean, the shrink is a little ripped, like on the top right here, but it's still freaking never been opened. There's a hole punch though there. Okay, here's a cool record I got for like $17. Very Best of Jimi Hendrix. And it's actually a Japanese pressing. Fortunately, there's no Obi in this, but yeah, it has a cool track listing here. Like, it has some of his basic stuff like Hey Joe, Purple Haze, The Wind Cries Mary, Stone Free. But yeah, I thought it was cool that includes Come On Part 1, which I believe, I haven't listened to record yet, but I believe it's a cover they did on Electric Ladyland, which is very overlooked since it's a cover. But I think that's a really jamming song. I was glad it got recognized on this record. And overall, looks great shape. Yeah, right here I'm going to be showing you some Slayer records. So I got this for $22, and it's a EP 12-inch, Haunting the Chapel. And yeah, this originally came out in '84. Slayer didn't put out a studio album that year, but they ended up putting an EP. It's on color vinyl. This version actually has a bonus song on here. Okay, right here for $25, I got a brand new reissue of Slayer's second album, Hell Awaits, which is an album I've been needing. It's a pretty interesting sound, I could tell you that. This came out in '85, recorded in late '84, I believe. This is definitely a groundbreaking record for the genre. Like, I didn't know that this would, but this has a pretty, like, heavy sound. Like, I literally feel as if this was recorded in hell, because it definitely has a setting to that. This record, I mean, it's not my favorite, but it's a really, really cool fucking record. If you guys, like, have big tastes, I definitely recommend checking this out. Even though I wouldn't say it's their best, but it's definitely an interesting record here. And it's actually, I guess, their most progressive. It's kind of more like build up and longer songs. So it's a little bit progressive. It's not just like straightforward fast metal, but... And here's another one I needed. A new reissue of South of Heaven. This is definitely a different Slayer record. They're doing a lot of like slower songs. Usually Slayer does a lot of fast stuff. This has cool songs like South of Heaven. Silent Scream's a really cool one. It's actually, Silent Scream is a little fast in there. Okay guys, I have two Slayer records that are beyond fucking grails. I had to get these online and I can't believe I actually got these. I'm going to show you another copy of South of Heaven, but this is, I believe, an original fucking pressing on Def Jam Records. They put two albums out on this label. This one and the other one I'm going to show you. And again, another original is Slayer, Raining Blood. Yeah, this is going back one. This is actually their third album. The other one I just showed you, two copies of, is their fourth. Yeah, this is the first one put on Def Jam for the Slayer records. Yeah, this is a fucking crazy record. This is basically straight through heavy, fast metal. Really different for the time. This really influenced a lot of the extreme, heavy metal that was gonna come out in the 90s to present. But yeah, this is really different for 1986. The sleeve again. I already have a reissue of it, but I wanted to get an original. Alrighty guys, I'm going to be showing you Metallica. This is a Metallica related record I'm just going to show you. I paid $35 for it. Definitely not a favorite by anybody. It's a collaboration record called Lulu, which Metallica and Lou Reed did. 2011, this was Lou Reed's last record. A lot of people say it's a Metallica album, but honestly, it's just a collaboration, so I don't consider it one of Metallica's studio albums. Metallica does the backing band, and then Lou Reed reads poetry over it. There's occasional Metallica vocals in there, but it's an avant-garde metal record. Yeah, of course, this is like mint condition because I doubt people play this very much. But since I saw it, I decided to get it. Here's one of the records. It's a double album, but here's just one. Okay, guys, here's the Metallica stuff. And no, Metallica's not the last artist for the video, but I got quite a few Metallica in here to show. This next record, this is kind of a rare pressing. Like, you could find them, but they're going to be expensive. I got another copy of Master of Puppets. They're classic. This is like the 45 RPM 2LP version. It's just a regular album, but spread onto two records at 45 speed. So you know some other bands done stuff like this. And it made a gatefold of the original inner sleeve. Yeah, the thing that kind of pisses me off is these bottoms are completely split. I don't know how that happened. This reissue is only from 2008, so it's not like an old pressing. It's a double album, of course. I'm just going to show you one. Yeah, these basically look great condition. Some light marks. It usually comes with the OB saying that the series this is from, but doesn't have it with it. Alrighty guys, for $25 I got another copy of Metallica's Hardwired to Self-Destruct, which is their latest album that came out 2016. There's various pressings of this album. Like the first one I got was a box set, and it has some color vinyl in there and a lot of other inserts, so it's cool. Then I ended up getting a record store day copy that's red vinyl. I still have it sealed, but I just so happened to find a pink vinyl version, which I guess is for breast cancer. But yeah, I didn't even know about this, but of course I'm gonna leave it sealed. There's a green vinyl copy. Is obviously out of print, and it's pretty expensive, so I won't even bother getting that unless I find it really cheap. But I don't know, I'm just not gonna get it. And of course I wanted to get another copy of the album, more of a play copy, because it's kind of a pain in the ass getting the box set out every time I want to hear the album. So I actually got this really cheap. Instead of $25, the seller on the internet sold it to me for $18, and it's a brand new copy. This is just the black vinyl. So I basically have all the versions now except for the green one. I believe all these are just US pressings. But anyway, yeah, this is sealed. I got this to open it, so I'll open it for you on video. This is a pretty good album, so I'm going to listen to it. I was not going to take the shrink off, but I decided, what the fuck, I'm just going to take it off. So yeah, we got it open here. I'm going to preserve the sticker. Yeah. I actually saw a used copy of this for about the same price, and it had no shrink, but I decided not to get it. But then after, I was like, I wish I got a black vinyl play copy, and I decided to get this. I wasn't going to take the shrink off, but now I'm like, fuck it, just take it off. But yeah, it's a really refreshing album, Metallica. And some records just fell over. Might as well take out both records, since I just opened them to see. I just really like all this packaging is. Like, it's a really cool, it's a cool record. And it has some really good songs on it. Alright guys, got more Metallica. For here for $40 I got a brand new live album. Live at House of Vans, November 18th, 2016. This is still sealed, but I don't know about opening it. As of right now, I'm leaving it sealed. If I want to open it eventually, I will. But I just kind of got it to have it. Alright, we got one more Metallica record. And this is a pretty big grill I got. I paid $40 for, and actually, I don't think it's an original, unfortunately, but it's still up there. It's Metallica Whiplash. It's a 12-inch EP. Has Jump in the Fire, Whiplash, Special Neck Brace remix, and then the second side has Seek and Destroy and Phantom Lord, which are, I guess, live, but they may be fake live. I don't know. This is on Megaforce Records. This originally came out in like '83, but I believe this is probably an '85 pressing. Okay guys, the last 4 records in the video are fucking Beach Boys UK pressings. I ordered these online. I started collecting some because I just think they're cool. And I already have Surfing USA, Pet Sounds, and Friends. I was supposed to get Surfing Safari, but the dumb motherfucker, I bought it from him, but he sent me a US pressing. So, and he says, oh, he got it mixed up. Just stupid people. Anyway, yeah, let me just show you these. I got these for a pretty good price. So I got Little Deuce Coupe, and I believe these are all originals as well. Yeah, the next one, All Summer Long. The other one, Beach Boys Today. And the last one, it's Wild Honey. So So yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed this, and I believe that's everything. Anyway, guys, hope you stay tuned for the Beatles one, and talk to you later.